Hi, welcome to Ascending Soul's Journey. This is Lorianne, your intuitive guidance counselor, psychic medium here to talk about the messages that I've been getting in my dreams regarding the twin flame. Those of you who have met your twin flame, what I keep hearing in my dream, and I'm going to pull this reading to make sure that everything aligns, but I keep hearing, I want to heal this situation. I want to make things right. I want to put it back on track. Now, I'm not hearing I want a new beginning with you, but that doesn't mean that that isn't going to come out. But let's see what comes out through the cards, because this is very intense, and it's been over the past about 4 or 5 days, actually. About 4 or 5 days where I keep hearing the same message over. I want to fix this. I want to make things right. Absolutely. So you got 3 cards that came out. And the first one is free yourself. So this is talking about you and the divine masculine, the divine feminine, both of you freeing yourself from all the energies that have been holding the two of you back from each other. Letting go, finally releasing all of that old baggage. We can't start a new relationship and expect it to flourish, expect it to grow, and nor would the universe bring the two twin flames together if they have not released everything. So it's very important that both sides let go of all old emotional baggage from everyone, not just from your twin flame. We also have healing family issues. So this is absolutely coincides with this card saying, yes, it's time to heal these situations that have been holding you back, the repetitive cycles in your life. Whatever your twin triggered you on healing within you, it's time to fix it. It's time to finalize it and come forward. Now, for some of you, and the same for them as well, heart-to-heart conversation. For some of you, it is that final conversation that you're waiting for, that you're hoping for, that's going to heal the issues between you and your twin flame. And I'm also hearing family. Some of you have to speak to a family member, or you may need to do something to like work with me to release it, especially when family members have passed on and we don't get to speak to them. Oftentimes we can be a little bit confused on how we can heal it with somebody who's passed away. Yeah, most definitely. We've got the 8 of Wands. So they do want to communicate with you. This is coinciding with my dream, with what I've been hearing. And I hear it all day long, 24/7 for the past 4 or 5 days. So we have them wanting to reach out to you, wanting to communicate. And this is going to be communication that you're not expecting. I'm going to look at both sides in this reading, okay? So yeah, they definitely have been working on regaining, and I'm talking about the masculine, the runner, has been working on regaining their courage and their strength in order to come through and speak to you. So that's very, very good energy. And we have also the 2 of Wands. So this is them saying, okay, I recognize everything. I'm worn out. Oh my goodness, they're worn out. They have been through a lot. And the difficult part for us as a chaser, even in the twin flame scenario, even through that intense telepathic communication, is remembering that they also had a lot of damage in their own life that they needed to fix. Remember, twin flames both come from exceedingly abusive backgrounds behind them. That's part of why they're a twin flame that have come together in this life incarnation, because they have to heal all of that, not just from this lifetime, but from multiple lifetimes. Remember, twin flames don't come into every lifetime. So they're clearing the slate, and it is a lot of stuff. Now, when we start off, it's all about clearing out the old karma. The chaser, the one who wants the relationship up and going, the one who recognizes the spiritual aspect. You're seeing the synchronicities, you're seeing those angel numbers, your partner's name everywhere, the vehicle they drove, all of these amazing songs, things like that, movies that the two of you shared, whether you were intimate or not, there was a connection. These synchronicities are what is connecting the two of you, again, through your conscious mind, not through the physical body, through the conscious mind, and definitely the soul. Well, they've made an actual decision to move forward, to get the strength and courage to come forward and finally extend this communication. And this is all landing on these three cards, which is beautiful, beautiful energy. So we also got the Sun card that came out. Now the Sun card is about the deep, intense healing, healing the emotional wounding, releasing everything. And that's what I'm really seeing is it's not that the healing necessarily isn't done. Some of you are stuck in releasing it. Oftentimes we think if we say in our mind or we say it out loud, not necessarily to the person, I release you, I forgive you, I let you go. Boof, it's gone. And that's not necessarily true. It depends on what the damage was. This is deep, intense healing. This is about illumination. They're going to come clean. This communication is all about them opening up and finally saying what they needed to say, how they felt about you, how they feel about the relationship. Okay? Now I'm going to take a look at you. This is all their energy. So let me look at yours in this. This is really good. It's taken them a long time. And as we all know, twin flames, it can take years for some of the twins to actually complete the process and complete the healing, releasing, freeing themselves. And that's what the universe wants you to know. Free yourself, because this person, they want to clear the slate with you. So we have for you the Emperor. All right, this is you being in control of your life. I don't mean controlling. I'm talking about you know exactly what to do. You're in touch with your guides, with your angels. You can hear them talk to you. You know without a doubt through your gut what direction to go, what your true life purpose is, and you are en route on your spiritual path. So it's also talking about the two of you healing these family issues. So this is also can mean that your partner was very closed off and now they're willing, because the Emperor is very closed. They don't open, they don't share. And you may be doing that right now, not communicating, because there is no communication between the two of you at this point in time. So you may be focused on your work, on your life, on you, being in control of the direction that you want it to go. Now, that doesn't mean you don't allow things to come in naturally. You do, but you also have a vision. You're manifesting, you're controlling and creating the life that you want. Yay. That's what we're supposed to do. So okay, that was quick. We have Temperance. Being in balance. Being very, very patient. And for those of you who are the chaser of the twin flame scenario, patience, you know, is not a strong suit for many of the chasers, but boy, is it definitely a lesson that we learn through this journey. So being very patient in order to have your partner build that courage and strength up to come forward, to free yourself, free themselves, to free the two of you, to be able to speak in a loving, honest, accurate way of communicating, allowing each other to express what they need to express, letting go. And it takes a lot of strength and courage for both people to let go. So you're waiting, you've been patient, and you are staying in balance and focus. Now, heart-to-heart conversations, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. They are part of your destiny. Your twin, the two of you, you are on the same chart, same timeline. And as those of you who have had readings with me, you know I read from your chart. I know where the blockage is, what it is. They've gone through a lot, but you have moved yourself into a new phase in your life, into a new cycle, and that's really lovely. That's what you're supposed to do. So you're on track. You're doing really well. You're moving forward. Yeah, you are on your true spiritual path, and the universe is saying, well done. Absolutely well done. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is when you free yourself, boof, now you've got prosperity coming in. Now you've got everything that you wanted to manifest in your life. And that's what's taking place on your end. And we also had fly out the Three of Wands, waiting, being very patient, waiting for your ships to come in your career sector, in your finances, in your own world, creating the life you want. So you've planted all these seeds, you've done the work, you've listened to your guides, you're doing really well. This also indicates that the two of you, all of these cards actually do, all of these beautiful wands, you guys live far apart, very much between 2,000 and 3,000 mile difference, okay, can be in the same country, it can be in two countries, but there's about 2,000 to 3,000 miles. I don't think I said thousand. So let me see what's going on with your partner. We're going to add to this because this, wands are about action. This is actually them taking action. They're getting ready to do this. Now the message is, I want to make things right. I want to fix it. I want to talk. Yeah, there is secrets that are going to come out. Your partner is definitely been dealing with fear. The Moon card can be all about fear. Also, today is the full moon. Is today the 19th, this morning really early, but the energies are going to linger for the next 30 days. So this moon that has just triggered into Pisces, this is for many of you when they're going to communicate during this time period. This is them really overcoming their fear in order to try and heal their own life and heal their own situation. It's very good. They've come from a lot of toxicity, okay? So when we're looking at free yourself, they had a lot. Could be addictions. It could be addictions to anything. This could be them being codependent, returning back to a toxic relationship, thinking that's the one. Oh, I met my soulmate, so they're the one I want to work on the rest of my life. But realizing there's a lot of toxicity, an addictive personality, addictive patterns. And this can simply, again, be fear, but I'm also picking up this is a lot of their own negative thinking that they've been going throughout this time, and many of you are already aware of that. I don't think that's anything new to any of you. Now, when we're looking at a heart-to-heart conversation, we do have the Two of Swords. We also have the moon in the background. So with the moon, everything is hidden through the moon. They feel like they need to clear the air. They need to come forward. They need to express. So what I'm picking up on is there are many of the twins where they actually are recognizing the ball's in my court as far as the runner is concerned. They see it, they feel it. Some of them, they're hearing it. Some of them are actually being able to, they're communicating with their angels now. They hear them, they don't doubt it, they don't doubt. So we have the Knight of Swords. This is that truthful communication coming in that I'm talking about. This is absolute honesty. Now, they may be afraid, right? We've already cleared that up. We've got 3 cards here indicating fear, negative thinking. This is going to be truthful communication, but it's going to fly in again. Like I said, with the 8 of Wands, they're going to come in out of the blue where you're not expecting it. They aren't going to be planning out what they're going to say, so it can come off a little bit harsh. They're going to admit, I do see that whoever this is, whatever group of you this is, they were very reckless. They were reckless with your heart. We have the Four of Swords. So this is coming out of the heartbreak. They do, through their own meditation, through their own meditative state, listening to their angels, through their own healing, they recognize that there was a lot of toxicity that they themselves were inflicting on this relationship, on the connection, on the union. So Four of Swords is coming out of heartbreak. They know you're healing, but they also know they need to put things right. They got to put it back into balance. Yeah. Coming out of heartbreak. Three of Swords. They know they hurt you. They know they did. And that could also be why they, they are reckless. And I do see them actually being accountable. It isn't, hey, I'm sorry for anything I said or did. No. That's all good and well, and we accept that apology. However, how do I know you're not going to do the same thing if you don't admit that you did something? And the elephant's in the room. That elephant is huge. That's what's keeping the two of you apart. So it's important that they address that issue. And in doing so, they definitely see you as the person that you're coming through in their dreams. Just like they've been in yours, you are in their dreams now. They're seeing the connection. They're understanding this is destiny. And that's what this card is saying. It's all about destiny. It's about, again, a second card talking about destiny. It's about wishes coming true, healing the situation to close that old cycle and start a brand new cycle. Now, for some of them, they are going to want a new beginning. They're going to see you as somebody that they view as their counterpart, recognizing, because the Empress is actually, in my opinion, the Empress in the Tarot represents the feminine energy of the twin flames, okay? And their counterpart is the Emperor, which is also here as well. So we have both the feminine and the masculine, okay? The Emperor and the Empress. So this is lovely energy. Let me see if they want to add anything to this. Some of you are going to hear this communication within the next 2 weeks. Yeah, they want to put things back into balance. They were focused on other things in their life, other people, other situations, and not giving very much to you at all. They do acknowledge that you are important. Now, the reason I say you're important, which is a little awkward with this card, right? The Six of Pentacles is about things being in balance, a reciprocity, give and take in equal balance. This can be in any level of life, but since we're talking about love, we are definitely looking at what one person put more into the relationship. That would be the chaser, trying to get it up and going. And your partner recognizes, they see, I didn't give them very much. And you may have been very vocal about it, actually told them that. So this is about putting things back into balance. All these cards are about truthful communication, overcoming fear, the dreams, the destiny, the new cycle starting. So this moon phase is going to be very beneficial for some of you. And here we have the King of Pentacles. Like I said, they were focused on their work, on other things in life. So they may have been trying to rebuild their finances and not focused on their healing. And now everything's coming into place. Everything's coming in through their dreams, through they're hearing their angels talk, which is really huge, right? That's big. Let's see what else they want to add for you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they have a lot of regret. A lot of regret. So through this heart-to-heart conversation that's going to take place, they're going to express their sorrow that they didn't see you, that they didn't take action, that they were being stubborn, they were being stagnant. They're going to open up. They're really going to share. They have so much to tell you that has happened in their life, and I'm getting that there is a sense of awkwardness about your twin. Awkwardness, meaning they don't really know how to open up and express. Yes, they may have done it in the past, but now they have a lot of anxiety and worry because you've been enlightened. You know more about spirituality than they do. So they are looking at this going, oh, I'm a little bit worried. How is this going to work out? Yeah. Analyzing how they're going to come in, how they're going to communicate with you so that it's not reckless. Okay. One shot. I'm hearing one shot. Some of them are thinking, I have one shot, one chance to get through. So they're analyzing, worrying, stressing, because they know they need to come forward. Let's see what this, here they come. Here they come. So like I said, they are going to take action. The Knight of Wands is somebody actually getting on their horse and taking action to what they feel very passionate about. And some of you, this is them feeling that connection, deep, intense connection. Some of them, this is them coming through to be accountable for the way it took place, where they flew in, recklessly took your heart and ran away. Knight of Wands is a player mentality, right? So this is a person who's very single, playing the game, and they didn't recognize everything. And I know that is not the first message. I've heard myself say that before. I hear myself talk sometimes. This is them overcoming a deep amount of fear. It's taken them 4 to 5 months to build up the courage just to make the decision to communicate with you, because of the regret, because of this intense fear. This connection is so deep. They thought they've been in love before, so have you, but this is different. And that's very, very fearful for many, many people. So I hope that this helps give you guys an idea of what the energy is right now. This moon is very significant that we've just come into today. So pay attention to all the synchronicities around you and allow things to flow naturally. Do not pick up the phone and reach out to them. They need to come to you. So that is going to take place for you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Much love.